for it. So bring it on.
Oh, I think you're going to have your hands completely full, BCW, because the troublemakers are going to run roughshod all over this company. I said it before. I'll say it again to everybody. The troublemakers declare war on BCW, and that
is an F-A-K-T fact.
I freaking hate the troublemakers. Always in my matches, always sucking me, always with numbers, and then I declare war. But this time, I feel disrespected. Alexis, you want to get my matches? You want to get involved? How about this? Me, you, Jude, and I back and beat you with one arm tied behind my back. If you can take the challenge, I'll see you June 30th.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Hey, come here. You come here. Now, we good now? I saw what went down tonight. Looked like you guys had each other's back.
You know what? Let me take this. I realized you took a bullet for me out there, and all this, it's bullshit. I've been letting it get to my head. I've been angry, and instead of talking it out, I've just been taking it out on the fans. Do not deserve it. I've been taking it out on you. You don't deserve it, and more importantly, I've taken it most out on you, and you definitely don't deserve that. And as your senior official, I hope we're all good.
I accept your apology.
Let's go for it. Sorry, man.
It's all right.
Ripper.
Damn! Clayton King, your little lackey, J.D. Sinclair. You may have gotten one over on the Bearcat tonight. You like slapping the DJs around, showboating, being a general ass of yourself. September, I want your ass again. Meow! That's right!
TCW, you finally got to see your 2023 Wrestler of the Year, the Monarch Clayton King, in action. And boy, did I not disappoint, giving you everything that we've promised over the last several months. I gotta tell you what, it felt so good showing all of you what a real man looks like in that ring.
Bearcat, when it comes down to the business end of this, you challenged my client. Bearcat, you hit hard. I'm not going to refute that. Evidence. But here's the thing. You just don't hit hard enough to put him down for good.
I heard you call me back out for a rematch. If you want more, Bearcat, that's on you. For being such a big old bear, it's another opportunity to make you look like a little bitch. Let's go.
I might not have been victorious tonight, but Beastman and VCW, this isn't the last time you'll see glory. Get it on. What the hell are you waiting for? Get on your side. Get on your way. I'm not on your side. So get on your way. Come a little closer. I'll tell you what I see.
VCW, I said since day one that Cowpoke Paul was going to be prospected for gold, and I wasn't going to let anything stand in my way. I was riding the trail all night. I haven't slept in a day and a half. I can't feel my legs, but none of that matters because the Cowpoke is the new VCW heavyweight champion, and nothing has ever tasted so sweet. You see, Patrick Hayes, you gave me the fight of a life. You left me beat down. But when I heard that Cowpoke posse ringing loud, I couldn't let them down. And the same is going to be said September 1st, right back in McMecken. So if you want another shot at the Cowpoke, Patrick Hayes, saddle up because I'm coming to collect. Yeah!
I'm sure everybody's waiting for Patrick Hayes to scream and holler and say how I'm going to get Cowpoke Paul back in September. But everybody already knows that. I know that in the back of my mind. And Cowpoke Paul, you can hold on to that championship belt all you want. That VCW championship, that is all mine. You can keep it warm for a little bit. Because I promise you this, what you went through tonight is nothing compared to what Patrick Hayes is going to bring your way in September. You have something that's mine. You have something that I created, something that I made. I made this company. I made that title. And tonight, Cowpoke Paul, I made you. In September, it's not going to be so easy, kid. I'll see you then.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
I might not have been victorious tonight, but Beastman and VCW, this isn't the last time you'll see glory.
Wayward Sons, it's not just about gold anymore. It's personal.
See, a blood feud. It's become a blood feud. Because, I mean, let's face it, you guys aren't mature enough just to walk in there and take a loss, and you want to fight for it. Well, I mean, we're brawlers at heart. We fight all the time. Whenever we don't find other people to fight, we'll fight each other. So it doesn't matter if it's a TLC, an ABC, a 1, 2, 3, an XYZ, we'll still kick your asses and walk away with the VCW tag titles. Why? Because we're Saturday Night Special. It's what we do.
Chili's.
Get it on. What the hell are you waiting for? Get on your side. Get on your way. I'm not on your side. So get on your way. Come a little closer. I'll tell you what I see. If you get a little closer, I'll see.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Ronnie Starks here, and joining me at this time, he is the Mad Dog.
Yeah. They know who I am.
Sorry.
All right, how long have I been gone?
4 months.
4 months.
4 months.
4 months. A lot's changed in 4 months. A lot has changed. And a lot more is about to change. VCW, you're not even ready. Shut up, Ronnie.
I didn't say anything. I guess that's it. We'll see you on September 1st. It's the B-O-S-S, Boss of Professional Wrestling Inspector with the N-T-R-L, Natural, Kanan, Christopher, the P-T-T-B, Platinum, Tyler, Brooks, and the Savage, Lexus, Sin. We are the Troublemakers! Now, Zeke Mercer, you are on my last nerve. And oh, so now what? You got that idiot Felix Cause and that stupid mime on your side? You want to do fans bring the weapons? You want to make a match with the Troublemakers where there are no rules and you think that's gonna favor you? You must be crazier than I am! Tell him, big man!
Jean-Paul, I heard what you said about me. And if you think you're gonna embarrass me like that, man, I got another thing coming. Let those fans bring any weapon they want. I promise you, I will smack you over the head.
You gotta understand, we're the perfect team. When I declare war, believe me, it's because all the cards are in the Troublemakers' favors, and that
is an F-A-K-T fact.
It's a C.
C what?
It's a C.
It's a K.
There's no C, it's a K.
K.
It's an F-A-K-T fact. Let's go.
C-K.
It's a
K to Christopher.
It's a C.
All right, man. Look, September 1st, it's a fans bring weapons match. Okay?
I wish I was a fan. I'd bring the boss.
Well, you can bring stuff too, all right?
All right.
So we need to focus. We need to be, because look, there's 3 of them, there's 4 of them, there could be more. John, you can voice your opinion. You can say what you. Okay.
This mime has never made so much sense.
Yeah, this.
I love it!
September 1st, fans bring with Jean-Paul, Zeke Mercer, Fierce Cause.
Against the Troublemakers. That's right. These Troublemakers have been a thorn in my side. If I go to Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, they need taken care of. So this is a perfect opportunity for us to team up.
Yes. Finally handle the Troublemakers.
That's right.
Get it on. What the hell are you waiting for? Get on your side. Get on your way. I'm not on your side. So get on your way. Come on.
J.D. Sinclair. Ronnie. Yes. How many times do we have to do this? You do not address me common. What is my title? Mr. Sinclair. So from the top, Mr. Sinclair. There we go.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I probably will, but I'll try not to.
You won't.
Okay, all right. All right, from what I understand, earlier this evening, you addressed Beastman in the ring, and you said on September 1st, you were going to bring Congo Kong here to face him one-on-one in a last man standing match.
A couple of corrections there. My decision was on behalf of Mr. Kong. Second, I believe I challenged the Beastman on Mr. Kong's behalf to a last monster standing match.
I stand corrected. Last monster standing match.
Yes.
My apologies. Would you like to discuss this match?
Well, Kong and I were talking, and as you can tell, he is a very recent acquisition for the Sinclair Corporation. He wanted a piece of the Beastman. Who am I to tell him no? I don't like the Beastman. Beastman, I don't like you. I despise everything that you stand for. You come from squalor. You come from the holler. You come from click-clack rocks. I'm not here to make sense. I'm here to make dollars. This is why you're going to be destroyed September 1st.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Sinclair. You're definitely not going to shake my hand, and we will see you on September 1st.
Let's make it happen.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly...
How we doing today? We have a full show for you tonight. We're going to have 10 matches for you this afternoon, so be ready for a full afternoon. We thank you for coming out to spend your Labor Day weekend with us. Welcome back to Bishop Donahue. It's been a minute, so it's good to see all of you. It's good to see so many of you, and we hope there's going to be more coming in before we get to the main show. But as always, you know, Victory Championship Wrestling gives you more bang for your buck. You guys want a pre-show match? I didn't ask you if you wanted to read from an encyclopedia. I said, you guys want a pre-show match? That's a little bit better. Let's get it started. We have a pre-show match, singles contest, one fall with a 15-minute time limit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Victory Championship Wrestling pre-show for our upcoming Road to Victory event. I'm Eamon Payton alongside Jim LaMotta and Declan Finnegan. Guys, a great night of action in store here tonight, and we're kicking things off with some great pre-show action.
Introducing first, from Fort Wayne, Indiana, weighing 165 pounds, Juice Huerta!
Juice Huerta making their way to the ring, their debut here in Victory Championship Wrestling, and as we've said multiple times before in the past for these pre-show events that we do, a great opportunity for VCW management, particularly Commissioner Ripper Blackheart, to get an eye on some new, young, up-and-coming talent.
We've seen it several times, Eamon. This pre-show matchup can open doors in VCW. Of course, Declan Finnegan, you've made your return here to McMecken. How do you see things shaping up for these young guns, the opportunity provided here on this stage before we jump over to the Indie Wrestling Network for our huge main card this afternoon?
Well, you know, they call it Road to Victory.
And his opponent.
And a long road, long winding road it will be, as a great night of action ahead. As Jim mentioned,
From the island of Oahu, Hawaii, weighing 175 pounds, the tidal wave, Johnny Mahalo!
another debut in Johnny Mahalo. Don't forget, all our viewers here tonight on YouTube checking out the Road to Victory pre-show. You can check out the main card over our IndyWrestling.us. A great night of action ahead. We've got a Fans Bring the Weapons match that's going to be can't miss. We've got TLC action for the tag team titles. So much in store. You're not going to want to miss a second of it. That's over on IndyWrestling.us later tonight.
As I was saying before, they call this road to victory. Both of these individuals have a fantastic opportunity to start the momentum and just keep it going the whole way.
Johnny Mahalo out of the ICWA Wrestling Academy based out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, branching out. I think that really shows you the drive, the hunger, and the initiative of some of these young lions in the wrestling business, striving to make their name anywhere they can. And right here, as we said, it's all opportunity here in VCW. We've seen you come in these doors, if you excel, opportunities will follow.
Oh, try for calling up a title, but Juice thinking one step ahead, maybe trying to get into the mind of Johnny Mahalo in the early goings.
Eamon, I'm going to ask you, and Deck, feel free to chime in as well. What type of butterflies does the youngster have in their stomach when you have this opportunity?
I mean, I got to imagine it's once in a lifetime. I've never been, tasked to perform to that level, but, in a world like professional wrestling where it's like you don't get handed anything. You either prove yourself or you don't. You either get, another booking down the line or you don't. You either get the payday or you don't. So it's a very sink or swim environment, I got to imagine, for these two.
What a fantastic opportunity for both of these individuals. Like I said, this could start the momentum that takes them all the way to a championship.
Little Surfing USA from Johnny Mahalo. Definitely, you can see the frustration on the face of Juice Huerta. Oh, big leg lariat.
Innovative offense.
He
Mahalo
calls that the Johnny. And it's got to be pretty impressive to have a move with your own namesake behind it.
And Juice has taken a hurting so far, But Mahalo, you can't get lax in this type of situation because we know it takes just 3 seconds. Referee George Ross signed this contest. And this is what I'm talking about. Mahalo hesitating. He's paying for it here.
Maybe a little too focused on the audience here in McMecken. And Juice Huerta going to take advantage. Ooh, clovering blow right to the back.
If you're too busy showboating, as we've seen, that's the first step in order to maybe make a disaster happen.
Juice Huerta with a handful of those locks of Johnny Mahalo. Now going to take him into the ropes. Huerta, first time he's been in real control of this matchup, and now just all of his weight right across that rope, and man just driving him stomach first, almost into the rib cage as well. And keep in mind, Jim, this, that's not just, a rope, that is a stiff cable.
Yeah, absolutely. Designed as much to keep the competitors in as you'll see the offensive maneuvers off of it. Textbook.
But Juice Huerta, maybe in a similar way to what Declan you mentioned, not going in for the cover, not getting the immediate pin, not trying to seal the deal here on this matchup. Juice now off the ropes. Big bulldog.
Let's not forget, it's not about style points, it's about results. We may have one right here. Lateral press finds 2.5 that time.
This crowd in McMecken slowly but surely trying to rally behind Johnny Mahalo.
Yeah, they're still filtering in here before our main show because we have a stacked card this afternoon.
As I mentioned, Fans Bring the Weapons match. The Troublemakers taking on Zeke Mercer, John Paul and Miserable, and Felix Kaz.
Deathmatch legend, Madman Pondo is in the house.
And what about the last monster standing match when Beastman and Congo Kong finally collide? It's been months of tension, and it will come to a head here on Road to Victory. And now trying again for another snap suplex there.
I mean, if you like aggression, if you like violence, you
cover
have
here.
like
2.5, continue.
You have no idea what you're going to see this afternoon on Road to Victory. And I can't wait. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, Victory Championship Wrestling, and Eamon, I don't have to tell you because you've been here since the ground floor. Victory Championship Wrestling is a potpourri of adrenaline and action. You don't know what you're going to see.
Miscalculation there by Juice, and Johnny finding his opening. Big running forearm shot, and now maybe trying for what he wanted earlier here on the apron. Johnny eyeing him up. No, ooh, suckering Juice in.
Ducked his head and got caught. Up and over. Shoulders down. He got him.
The winner of the match, the title wave, Johnny Mahalo!
Good 5 to McMecken this afternoon. My apologies, Damon.
No, absolutely. Big victory for Johnny Mahalo. Like I mentioned, Ripper Blackheart, you got to imagine looking closely. Has he impressed VCW management enough? We'll be seeing more of Johnny Mahalo very soon.
Mahalo might have started his own tidal wave of momentum moving forward in the VCWC.
Great bit of action here on the pre-show, but like we mentioned, more to come. Be sure to stop over on IndyWrestling.us to check out the main Road to Victory card, where you will see the Fans Bring the Weapons match with the Troublemakers, Zeke Mercer, Jean-Paul and Miserable, and Felix Kaz. You will see the Last Monster Standing match with Beastman versus Congo Khan. You will see the TLC match for the VCW Tag Team Championships with Saturday Night Special and the Wayward Sons. Patrick Hayes looking to recapture the VCW heavyweight title against Cowpoke Paul, and so much more. That's on the main card tonight on Road to Victory. Stop over to IndyWrestling.us to go check it out in just a few moments.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Hey, come here. You come here. Now, we good now? I saw what went down tonight. Looked like you guys had each other's back.
You know what? Let me take this. I realize you took a bullet for me out there, and all this, it's bullshit. I've been letting it get to my head. I've been angry, and instead of talking it out, I've just been taking it out on the fans. Do not deserve it. I've been taking it out on you. You don't deserve it, and more importantly, I've taken it most out on you, and you definitely don't deserve that. And as your senior official, I hope we're all good now.
I accept your apology.
Let's go for it. Sorry, man.
It's all right.
Ripper.
Clayton King, your little lackey, J.D. Sinclair. You may have gotten one over on the Bearcat tonight. You like slapping the DJs around, showboating, being a general ass of yourself. September, I want your ass again. Meow! That's right!
TCW, you finally got to see your 2023 Wrestler of the Year, the Monarch Clayton King, in action. And boy, did I not disappoint, giving you everything that we've promised over the last several months. I gotta tell you what, it felt so good showing all of you what a real man looks like in that ring.
Bearcat, when it comes down to the business end of this, you challenged my client. Bearcat, you hit hard. I'm not going to refute that. Evidence. But here's the thing. You just don't hit hard enough to put him down for good.
I heard you call me back out for a rematch. If you want more, Bearcat, that's on you. For being such a big old bear, it's another opportunity to make you look like a little bitch. Let's go.
might not have been victorious tonight, but Beastman and VCW, this isn't the last time you'll see glory.
Get it on. What the hell are you waiting for? Get on your side. Get on your way. I'm not on your side. So get on your way. Come a little closer. I'll tell you what I see.
VCW, I said since day one that Cowpoke Paul was going to be prospected for gold, and I wasn't going to let anything stand in my way. I was riding the trail all night. I haven't slept in a day and a half. I can't feel my legs, but none of that matters because the Cowpoke is the new VCW heavyweight champion, and nothing has ever tasted so sweet. You see Patrick Hayes, you gave me the fight of a life, you left me beat down, but when I heard that Cowpoke posse ringing loud, I couldn't let them down, and the same's gonna be said September 1st right back in McMecken. So if you want another shot at the Cowpoke, Patrick Hayes, saddle up, because I'm coming to collect. Yeah!
I'm sure everybody's waiting for Patrick Hayes to scream and holler and say how I'm going to get Cowpoke Paul back in September. But everybody already knows that. I know that in the back of my mind. And Cowpoke Paul, you can hold on to that championship belt all you want. That VCW championship, that is all mine. You can keep it warm for a little bit. Because I promise you this, what you went through tonight is nothing compared to what Patrick Hayes is going to bring your way in September. You have something that's mine. You have something that I created, something that I made. I made this company. I made that title. And tonight, Cowpoke Paul, I made you. In September, it's not going to be so easy, kid. I'll see you then.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
I might not have been victorious tonight, but Beastman and VCW, this isn't the last time you'll see glory.
Wayward Sons, it's not just about gold anymore. It's personal.
See, a blood feud. It's become a blood feud. Because, I mean, let's face it, you guys aren't mature enough just to walk in there and take a loss, and you want to fight for it. Well, I mean, we're brawlers at heart. We fight all the time. Whenever we don't find other people to fight, we'll fight each other. So it doesn't matter if it's a TLC, an ABC, a 1, 2, 3, an XYZ, we'll still kick your asses and walk away with the VCW tag titles. Why? Because we're Saturday Night Special. It's what we do. Chili's.
Get it on. What the hell are you waiting for? Get on your side. Get on your way. I'm not on your side.
Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Ronnie Starks here, and joining me at this time, he is the Mad Dog.
Yeah. They know who I am.
Sorry.
Ronnie, how long have I been gone?
4 months.
4 months. 4 months. A lot's changed in 4 months. A lot has changed. And a lot more is about to change. VCW, you're not even ready. Shut up, Ronnie.
I didn't say anything. I guess that's it. We'll see you on September 1st.
with the NTRL Natural, Caden, Christopher, the PTTB, Platinum, Tyler, Brooks, and the Savage, Lexus, Sin. We are the Troublemakers. Now, Zeke Mercer, you are on my last nerve. And oh, so now what? You got that idiot Felix Cause and that stupid mime on your side? You want to do fans bring the weapons? You want to make a match with the Troublemakers where there are no rules and you think that's gonna favor you? You must be crazier than I am! Tell him, big man!
Sean Paul, I heard what you said about me. And if you think you're gonna embarrass me like that, man, I got another thing coming. Let those fans bring any weapon they want. I promise you, I will smack you over the head.
You gotta understand, we're the perfect team. When I declare war, believe me, it's because all the cards are in the Troublemakers' favors, and that
is an F-A-K-T fact.
It's a C.
C what?
It's a C.
It's a K.
There's no C, it's a K.
K.
It's an F-A-K-T fact. Let's go.
C-K.
It's
Kane to Christopher.
a C.
All right, man. Look, December 1st.
Good afternoon, Mid-Meckers! Come on, guys, let's make it loud! Welcome back to Victory Championship Wrestling! Thank you all for coming out tonight! We got a great crowd! Excellent, guys! Thanks for coming out! We have 9 matches scheduled for you tonight. Some big matches on the card include the first defense of the VCW Championship by your new champion, Cowpoke Paul, as he takes on former champion Patrick Hayes. A last monster standing match as the Stone Age Savage Beastman takes on the monster Congo Kong. The VCW Tag Team titles on the line in a TLC match as the Wayward Sons defend against Saturday Night Special. And your main event tonight is a fans bring the weapons match as the Troublemakers take on Sean Paul of Miserable, Zeke Mercer, and Felix Cause. You guys ready for some wrestling? That wasn't bad. Are you guys ready for some wrestling? Much better, guys. Before we get the party started, Labor Day weekend is upon us here, so if you can, please rise, remove your hats, and stand for our playing of the national anthem. of months. We got a full house tonight, so we thank you guys for coming. Appreciate your support in Victory Championship Wrestling. Again, we have 9 great matches for you tonight. Your referees tonight are Josh Mann and George Ross. You guys ready for some wrestling? Are you guys ready for Road to Victory?
I promise everybody we're going to get to the action. I heard my name, and I know I heard the reaction that you guys gave me, and you are valid in that. If you haven't seen the past couple months, straight up, I have been an asshole. I've been an asshole to you. I've been an asshole to everybody in the back. And straight up, I've been an asshole to George Ross. He doesn't deserve it. None of you deserve it. I am proud to be your senior official, and how I've been acting is not the way how a senior official acts. I was bitter, I'm mad at wrestling, and I took it out on you. And I know after just saying one show, it's not going to be an immediate effect. But I hope you know that I genuinely care about all of you. I care about this company. I want to do a good job. I want to do a good job for all of you. So I promise I'm going to do my best to uphold the stripes that a senior official should. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for VCW? Your opening match is a singles contest scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Victory Championship Wrestling fans, welcome to Road to Victory. I'm Eamon Payne alongside Jim LaMotta and Declan Finnegan. Guys, kind of a interesting turn of events here from senior official Josh Main. I kind of revile anytime he walks out here, but bit of humility.
Whoa, look out,
Wait,
look out.
Patrick Hayes! Jumping Terry the White Trash Luchador, who's scheduled for competition to open the show here tonight on Road to Victory. Oh, God!
And do you blame Patrick Hayes after what happened to him at the last VCW show? Josh Main came out and he started talking about how sorry he was for his actions. But what about George Ross? George Ross essentially cost Patrick Hayes that championship. And that's why Cowpoke Paul is the champion now. I don't blame Patrick Hayes at all.
Absolutely brutal way to start off the festivities here tonight. Patrick Hayes, like you mentioned, Declan, out for blood. And
what in the world is Hayes trying to prove here? That's what I want to know.
That he's dominant, that he stands atop the mountain in Victory Championship Wrestling, because his ego took such a big hit back in June with that unexpected loss to our new champion Cowpoke Paul, and now just ripping apart the, oh my God, the shirt of Terry the White Trash Luchador.
Heyman, call it like it is. He just got robbed,
Oh,
basically.
man.
He got robbed of this championship. And no wonder he's taking matters into his own hands right now. I don't blame the guy at all.
And we may get an explanation here.
Tell him. Tell him, Patrick Hayes.
West Virginia trash. Your rightful champion has something to say, so shut the hell up.
These McMicken fans have no respect.
Hayes always delightful as always.
Last month, the biggest travesty in this company ever happened when Cowpoke Paul pulled a fast one on Patrick Hayes. Now, I think we can all agree Cowpoke Paul is just like each and every single one of you. He's lesser than. Every single piece of garbage I look at
laying out a challenge to Paul for right now. That VCW heavyweight title match was scheduled for later on tonight, but Hayes, incensed, irate. And there he is, the new VCW heavyweight champion, the leader of the Cowpoke posse, Cowpoke Paul, always ready for the challenge.
On June 30th, that young man ascended to the top of the throne of Victory Championship Wrestling. And since that time, Patrick Hayes has been stewing. And quite frankly, things have bubbled over here.
Oh, Hayes getting the jump on Cowpoke Paul.
That was very strategic. Hayes caught Cowpoke coming through the ropes, and it looks like Hayes is attempting to just steamroll, just bulldoze the new champion here.
And I know, Declan, you say that Paul took advantage when Hayes was off his game, but keep in mind, Paul had just competed in a three-way #1 contenders match, defeating Mad Dog Myers and Nathan Ulrich to earn that title shot in the first place.
Cowpoke Paul organized the stagecoach robbery on Patrick Hayes, and somehow he got George Ross involved as well. I cannot believe that Patrick Hayes has been treated so poorly in this whole process.
Hayes clubbering blows here from Cowpoke Paul. We've seen it time and time again with Patrick Hayes. It's when he's the most embarrassed, it's when he's the most, thrown off his game, is when he gets the most violent, is when he gets the most crazy. Ooh, Paul with a big right hand, and just like that, sucker punches Hayes, laying him out in the center of the ring.
That might be a knockout shot right there. And gentlemen, we knew that tonight's event was going to be huge, but we're kicking it off with a VCW heavyweight title match.
I was very surprised to see that this is the first match on the card. I mean, there's a lot of bad blood happening very, very quickly.
If this is any indication, we're going to have a historic afternoon in McMecken.
Big clothesline cover! Only a 1 count. Hayes not making that choice to wait for later in tonight, to rest up, to train up just that little bit more. Question is that going to be an advantage in his case to catch Cowpoke off guard? Or could he be regretting it by the end of the night? Big clothesline.
Takes him inside out, hooks both legs.
Able to get up at the count of 2. Hayes, a decorated competitor. Paul, definitely the rookie in comparison, but Paul has one of the biggest hearts of anyone here in Victory Championship Wrestling.
A big heart's not going to get you anywhere. What Patrick Hayes needs to do is just basically give Cowpoke Paul his comeuppance and show him that this type of theft, which is what it is, this type of theft is not going to happen.
Look out here.
Backside now by Hayes. Shoulders down. Hayes able to, Cowpoke Paul able to run through and get that lifting knee strike. Could this be Dust Bowl DDT? No,
Hayes puts on the brake. Oh, no! The complexion of this one just changed.
And referee Josh Main checking on Cowpoke Paul here. Paul landing right on his neck.
And he is clutching his neck. And this one may be over very abruptly, gentlemen.
Hayes, the type of competitor who won't just dish out punishment to win a match to get an advantage. He sometimes goes with that mentality to end a wrestler's career as sort of an added bonus in his mind.
Josh Main did look very concerned about the status of Cowpoke.
And now
we know that grit and tenacity have really defined the career of Cowpoke Paul the past few years, but he's going to need all he can muster in this situation because, again, he's clutching his neck, the title is on the line, and Patrick Hayes is a predator inside those ring ropes.
Hayes stalking Cowpoke Paul here, and now just pulling him by the scruff of that beard to inflict damage. You can see the look in Hayes' eyes. Ooh, big chop right there in the corner.
And we talked about the trademarks of Cowpoke Paul's career. We know that Hayes has made a career of those heavy strikes. One of the heaviest hitters anywhere that you're going to find.
Rippling through the body of Cowpoke Paul, you can see the anguish. Ooh.
Tenru combination, the punches and the chops, racking the jaw and bruising the body simultaneously is Patrick Hayes.
And I think Cowpoke Paul may be needing the support of that rope to even hold him up at this point. Hayes going to take advantage just like this, Ooh, seemingly that sneak attack and that early challenge might be proving to Hayes' advantage here. He's got Cowpoke Paul more rocked than I've ever seen him.
High-risk situation here. What in the world is Hayes going for?
Thinking top rope. But, Paul kind of putting Hayes in a bit of a precarious predicament here. Big clothesline takes Hayes down into the mat.
This could be Paul's chance.
Dustball DDT.
He hits it, hooks that leg.
No, only 2.
I can't believe, is Cowpoke Paul ever going to actually legitimately do something that deserves him to win a championship here in VCW?
I gotta say, Paul has been putting in so much effort, so much work. That years-long winning streak from his first time in this company, wins over the likes of Beastman, to say the least. Paul, I gotta say, when he won that title, and I think the McMecken crowd would agree, a renaissance and a story come to fruition, but the question is, will that story be short? Another clothesline on Hayes.
He got it!
Oh my God!
That quick, it's over!
And still, VCW Heavyweight Champion, Cowpoke Paul!
Well, I gotta say, what are you gonna say now, Declan? Clean in the center of the ring, 1, 2, 3. If there was any doubt, Cowpoke Paul still the VCW Heavyweight Champion.
I am legitimately stunned right now. That's not what Patrick Hayes is typically known for. And typically, you wouldn't see Patrick Hayes maybe get his emotions, get the best of him, but
perhaps Patrick Hayes, perhaps the former champion, took Cowpoke Paul lightly. And if you do that, you're going to end up looking at the lights because it is solidified, it is stamped. Cowpoke Paul is the VCW Heavyweight Champion.
We are living in the era of the Yeehaw Kid.
I am still stunned. Again, Lamada, you said Patrick Hayes may have taken Cowpoke a little bit lightly.
And Hayes kind of a bit of a nod. Maybe the closest thing you could get from Patrick Hayes of some form of a sign of respect, maybe?
No.
Well, Cowpoke Paul standing atop the VCW ring, your victor here. And still VCW Heavyweight Champion. We still got tons of great action to come here tonight. Another big title match that you're not going to want to miss. The TLC match for the VCW Tag Team Championships. The Wayward Sons and Saturday Night Special finally colliding. And we will have a winner here tonight.
Fellas, if this is how this afternoon is starting, what in the world do we have in store as this event unfolds?
Well, we thought that